All right, you wanted another computer hacker tech video someone requested. So I got a cool little program, and we're going to melt the magic mushroom. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to take, say, this flash drive. Yeah, I'm going to take this flash drive. We're going to put it in there. And we're going to copy it over. Do 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 do. All right, let's put this here. All right, now we're gonna safely eject it. Ejecting, we penetrated the port. Yeah. All right, let's plug this in over here to the port, and let's go ahead and open it. Let's copy this to. Oops, I didn't want to do it yet. Oh man. I wanted to melt the magic mushroom, but I didn't want to do it yet. Uh, well, it works, but that's not the point. Anyways, there's a quick fix for this. Just hit the Windows key, and then we will um, scroll down here, and we will close. There. No harm done. But what I wanted to do before I melted the screen, I wanted to copy it to the desktop first, okay? And then, okay, now we can melt the magic mushroom. All right, that's better. It's a little bit, okay, that's cool. But see, I'm going to take it one step further. You know how you can press the Windows key and then, just close the window or whatever. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it into yeah, look at it melting. This is what it looks like when you've had too much LSD. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it into my startup because that's what I want to do. So I'm going to hit the Windows key and I'm going to close window and no harm, no done. But what if we go to programs? What if we open up startup? And what if we open it? Open, stupid button. Let's see. Let's open startup. And let's put. No, I didn't want to do it. Damn. It always. It's so. It's the stupid trackpad. You know? Man. Dragging and selecting items. So stupid. Alright. So what if we were to take it and drag it without actually doing it and put it in startup? Okay. So now it's in startup. And let's go ahead and eject the flash drive because we don't want that in there. And let's eject that. Okay, ejecting. All right. And then let's reboot the computer. So we're gonna reboot and we're gonna restart. There we go. Yeah. Well, it's in startup. I don't know. What harm could that do? Dell Latitude. I don't know. Will it even run in start? So, like, every time it boots up, it's going to run the screen melter? Oh, that wasn't too bright. I'm sure there's a way to fix it, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, let me put my password. All right, there we go. All right, let's see what happens. Oh yeah, it just melts in startup. It starts up. You know that's fine because, like, let's for instance, if we no, that's not going to do anything because if it just starts up, what I need to do is I need to lock out the keyboard so that you can't press any key on the keyboard to stop it. That'd probably be better. I don't know. I'll figure some out. Just because it starts up, and melts the screen doesn't mean a diddly squat. So, anyways, it's a nice little thing. I'll have to modify the code and make it so that it locks the keyboard when it's running. Because you can still just go here and press the Windows key and then go like that and then close. And then no big deal, right? No harm, no foul. So it really doesn't do anything detrimental. I think the idea, would be to set it up so so you can't press any keys on the keyboard and lock up the keyboard. And then when you run it in startup, then it's just never ending because you can't get out of it. So every time, so you can reboot the computer no matter what you do. You can reboot the computer, it'll just boot right back up into the screen melter. Your keyboard's locked, so if you shut it down, boot it, you'll have to shut it down. Control Delete won't work, and the computer will basically be a never-ending loop of melting the screen, and you won't be able to do a damn thing to stop it. And that's the idea. So I'll just have to modify the code. Well, anyways, this has been crazy computer software that was invented to be a nuisance. And it was created by some whack job that thought it was a good idea to make funny fun, and he created that little program to melt the screen. Now, with the modification of the code, well, we can make it something tremendously dangerous. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I want to do it or not, but I'll think about it. Anyways, it's a nice little program, and I kind of like it. It's kind of cool to melt the screen. But what you have to do is you have to make it so that it does it all the time, you know? I mean, it's cool that it's a cool little effect, but you have to lock out the keyboard, and then you have to have it load into startup automatically when it's run. When you run the program, it automatically loads it up into Starbucks startup. And then I was thinking about getting me some Starbucks, but have it load up into startup automatically and lock out the keyboard, and then continuously melt the screen, and the computer's jacked and bricked constantly. Well, you could always reinstall Windows, but it's just a hassle. It's a hassle. So anyways, just thought I'd share that with you. You wanted another weird hacker tech video, and there you go. You got to give the people what they want. You got to give the people what they want. Yeah.